So I had to really just observe him living his daily life and recreate these childhood memories I had and ones that I had missed out on in order to form this new relationship with my dad. My name is Ashley Markle. I'm originally from Ohio. After I graduated from school, I moved to New York. I started a job where I started taking portraits, and that was kind of my first introduction to photography. I realized how much I loved it, and that's when I enrolled in the International Center of Photography. Do You Know How Beautiful You Are is a project that I have been working on with my father for the past 5 years. We were in each other's lives for about 10 years. My father and my mother got divorced when I was about 4 years old. And after that, I would see my dad every weekend. And with time, it started to become less and less. So we just started to disconnect a bit. And then after we didn't speak for a really long time, we tried to reconnect, but it just never really stuck and it felt really uncomfortable. And right before I moved to New York, I reconnected with him. I thought, well, this is going to be my last chance to try to have some relationship with him. I started to photograph with my dad, but I was afraid because we didn't really know each other that well, and I didn't want to freak him out or scare him off. But eventually I told myself, if I'm going to have a real relationship with him, he's going to have to see the real me. So one day we went to this park that we would always go to when I was a kid, and I brought my camera and we started photographing together. And as soon as I got that film back, I kind of realized that I had something here, and everything sort of started falling into place in terms of what the work was about. And I think the biggest issue I had was that I wasn't even telling a story because there wasn't really a story to be told because we were in each other's lives for so long. I had to use photography as a way to introduce ourselves to each other. So I had to really just observe him living his daily life and recreate these childhood memories I had and ones that I had missed out on in order to form this new relationship with my dad. So this image was created sort of as a gift to my younger self. It's just this idea that happens in every childhood where your parent sees you sleeping on the couch and picks you up and takes you off to bed. And that's something that I don't think I ever got with my dad. So I just wanted to create this memory for myself, my younger self, my current self, and just allow it to happen in my life so that I would have the same memory as everybody else. This image is an example of me changing a memory that exists. So my dad used to have a tree in his front yard that I would climb and hang out in by myself. And I always wished that he would come out to get me or climb up in it with me, but he never did. So I wanted to create this image so my younger self would have that. And in this image, you can see me greeting my dad as a friend with happiness, gratefulness, and you can see the curiosity on my dad's face. Why is she up in the tree? I'm just going to come out here and play with her and find out what's going on. I made this image thinking about myself growing up as a teenager in my bedroom, getting ready, thinking about what my dad was doing in that moment. If he was thinking about me, if he was a part of my life, would he be watching me get ready? Would he ever do my hair? Could I ever consult him with things that I was dealing with in my teenage life? And so this image is just purely a recreation of me in my bedroom and showing my dad there as I'm thinking about him. When I first started making this series, I didn't realize it at the time, but I think my main goal was just to show him who I was and to finally feel seen by him. And I thought, okay, I need to just use my camera as a way to fully figure out who he is.